Here we are guys, back again, and have a look at that. That's what we've got to tackle through today. I've missed all you guys, it's been a while. Anyway, due to popular demand, I've got the 14-inch Elite on, seeing as I've had so much demand for that coil. So let's get into it guys. Got Stumpy number 2. Hopefully we can dig some cool targets. It's a fair walk up that way, so I won't film much along the way. If there's anything cool along the way worth filming, I'll get the camera going. And I'll see you guys when we get there. Finally made it, here we are. Let's get into it guys. So I've been detecting for about half an hour, just set the camera down, just went and got that now. And here we go, we've got a target down here. I'll plug in the external, get this kitted up and show you guys. Okay, here we go guys. Absolutely awesome response this one. Alright, let's see what we got. Beautiful gravel, look at that. Beautiful gravel, check that out. Just what we love. Alrighty, looking pretty good. Always good when you get gravels that are right on the top like this. Come on, gold. Alright, that's in. Listen to how smooth and stable that's running. Absolutely awesome. Oh, she's stayed in there, that's a good sign. Oh, it's in the hand. And there it is guys, I can see it right there. You ripper. Oh, I'll just put that in the scoop so I can get you guys here away from that coil. And let's go, here we go. How cool is that? Right there in the scoop. Little nugget. You ripper. There we go. That's cool as. That's gold guys. That's a piece of gold. Let's give it a clean. Get some of that dirt off. If you guys want to gather your thoughts real quick, sub-gram. Here we are. Little ripper. Well, that's cool as. What's that about? Ah, you'd probably say 4 inches, maybe 5 inches. Very responsive though, you can hear that. And running super stable. Beautiful. Very, very stable. Here's a little tip for some GPX operators if you don't know about interference when you get this interference coming through. I'll just take that. Here we go. Hear that? So as soon as you hear that interference coming in, always flick that down to or up to or whatever, gets rid of it straight away. I always leave my machine on manual tune on the back screen so I can just quickly adjust it. That's just a little tip for you guys in case you get that interference. That should help you out in the fields. Well, that was cool. Now we'll just head down through here and see what else we can get just around. It sort of goes around that way, and we'll just keep working that line through there. Okay, we have another target just down here, and over there is where we just got that one, and we have another nice signal just down here. Pretty cool ironstone that we got here too. Bit of ironstone, bit of quartz. You can see just there some conglomerate outcropping there. Would have been the hard surface, hard original layer over time formed from weather, from the hot and the cold water cycles, eventually eroded into alluvial again. So see what we got. Before we get any further into this clip, what I wanted to talk to you guys about is the breaking threshold. Now, what this target done was it gave a breaking threshold in the headphones, and I believe we also got the halo effect with this. So as we got further down, we broke that build-up of ironstone or high minerals that was around the target, and that caused this to become a breaking threshold and a halo effect as well. So a very ultimate target. If anyone can get this, very cool. It's very hard for you to hear that on the speaker, but in the headphones I can hear it. It's just sucking down. Okay, we're starting to get a bit of a response in that threshold now. Alright, we've still got a bit of way to go there, guys. Ooh, beautiful. Look at that one. That's awesome. Nice and worn. Come on, Stumpy, dig faster. Well, I made a mess of this hole, guys. Anyway, it's all good. That's what we've got to do when we're out here. Not make too much of a mess, but get our target out. So we can see that tree root running right through there. It was definitely a breaking threshold, so I've dug a little bit further down that way, and I believe there's a target there. So there we go. Pretty hot ground to get there. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. Alright. Whew, that took some work. Come on, it's eluding me, this one. It doesn't want to be found. But that's the joy of detecting. All right. Finally, after all of that, that's just ridiculous. Anyway, you can tell it's a small target, and I reckon that's why it would have been a hard one to get as well. Plus, I'll show you something as well. We're in pretty hot grounds as well. Hot rock. So let's pinpoint it up and see what we got. Beautiful sound. Look at that gravel though. Alright, here we go, here we go. Here we go. Whoop! Is that a piece of gold that I can see right there? Let's have a look. Right there in the scoop. Right there poking out. Look at that. There we go. Wow. That made me work for that one. That's gold, guys. Look at that hole. Just the faintest of sounds. Well, it wasn't really a sound, it was a blanking threshold. So, but nevertheless, that's gold, guys. There we go. There we go. That's a piece of gold, guys. How cool is that? Sub-gram. You ripper. Well, I'll quickly just get a depth on that. What do we got? Almost a scoop. Almost a full scoop deep. Right to that edge there. Full scoop on that. So once we get the weight on that, that'll give you guys an idea. Absolute ripper. Cool, cool. Well, I'll fill that back in and just keep going up through here. Okay guys, back again. Did not make it far at all. Have a target just there near the tree. That's where we just were just there. Got that one. And then another one just over there. So I'll bring you guys around. Plug in this external. And we'll get this one. If this is gold, it's going to be bigger than the last ones because of the response. Definitely not a surface target, this one. Let's see. Alright, we're on guys. I'm going to call it, it's gold. That's gold, guys. That's 3 for 3. That's the sort of day that you want, where it's gold, gold, gold. Oh. Alright, so here we go. Come on, stay in there. Whoa, you ripper. Listen to that. Listen to that response. Whoop. Alright, she's out. Here we go, here we go. Bring you guys closer to the action. How's that? Is that alright? Back a little? How's that? Alright, cool. Here we go. Alright, wish me luck on this. We're at about that same depth too, 8 to 10 inches. So, oh, come on, come on. Alright. Thought that was rust. Thought that was a piece of rusty steel there. But that response very solid. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here we go, guys. This is it. Almost there. Whoop. Whoop. There it is. That's gold, guys. You ripper. You little ripper. That's a piece of gold. Alrighty, and that's about maybe 8 inches. There we go, right in the scoop. How cool is that? Another piece of gold. Whew. And I'm absolutely knackered. but 3 holes is very quickly. Alright, let's clean that up. You ripper. Thanks for telling me to put the 14 on. There we go. Oh, that's a solid little ball. Solid ball of gold. She's got a bit of weight too. It's funny how you guys were saying about the big ones, how they look like they'd weigh more, and then you get something like this that weighs a bit because it's more solid. So you guys want to gather your thoughts and see what you reckon that weighs. I'll bring those weights up very soon. You can see it's chunky. Alright, here we go. Those weights are coming in right now. And there we go. How cool is that? I'll probably be surprised when I get home and weigh that up. But whoever gets the weight of that, well done. Absolutely cool as. And for those watching that don't know, the reason we do that, guess the weights, is because the awesome people that tune into the live and they all chat down this side and they get to chat amongst themselves every Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. So there we go. And the best thing about that is we have another target just up here. I've done a bit of a scout around through here and there is another target over here, guys, so let's go get it. Okay, back again. So I just cleaned up that hole there. I'll give it a bit more of a clean soon. One there, we got one there, almost in a line, but it's at that, almost in a line, it's just in that height. But a lot of people find gold in a line. It's just the way it happens depending on how you're working ground sometimes. But this one's a little bit more around on the angle. And I'll plug in the external, give you guys a listen, as I always do. And beautiful. Alright, here we go. Very deep response that. We can tell that's oh. That's a big chunky one. Chunky conglomerate. Whoop. Another one. Well, definitely ain't a bullet getting through that. Alright, let's see. Let's see how we go. Here we go. Beautiful. Beautiful response. Sounds like a bigger response than that last one, so you could almost guarantee what this target's going to be. Here we go, we'll try again. Beautiful, guys. Alrighty. Thought I'd bring these in a little bit and show you this material. Ooh, here we go. There, we're looking good. Alrighty, we're pretty much right on that now. Right on top of it. So we'll just get that out of the way. And take this bit. Oh, that's just that nice material. A little bit of clay there, not much, but that should have it. And what are we there? That would be, it's about 14 inches. I just measured that on the coil. Alrighty, we're out. Here we go. Here we go, guys. This is the fun part. Alright, pinpoint. I'll just come in with the back of the coil. Right here somewhere. Geez, that took a bit. Alright, here we go. Whoop, she's in the hand. Oh! I can feel it. I can feel it and I can see it. You ripper. You ripper. That's another piece of gold, guys. Here we go. Right there in the scoop. Can you see it? Can you see it in there? Hang on, let's get it. Right there. There we go, that's gold, guys. That's a chunk. That's a little chunk of gold. Let's clean it. Let's clean it and see it for the very first time ever. You guys and me are the only ones that'll get to see it for the first time, and anyone else that watches it after you guys, obviously, but here we go. How cool is that? Been sitting in the ground for thousands, if not millions of years before it made its way up to the surface. There we go. Very cool. That's a really nice piece of gold. That's going to clean up so good. If you guys want to give your thoughts on what you think that'll weigh. It's got a bit of weight. They're getting bigger. I'm sure they are. They feel like they are. But that's cool. Alright, those weights are coming up right now. Well done to whoever guessed that. And I've got some things to do, so unfortunately, like they say, if you're on the gold, stay on the gold, but unfortunately I've got to go, so I know where this spot is anyway, obviously, and I will be coming back to find some more, hopefully find some more. And while I'm here, I just want to give a shout out to another channel, Gold Magnet. If you guys haven't seen Gold Magnet's channel, get across there now. I'll leave an end card with his channel on there and check out some of his awesome finds. Absolutely cool dude, has an amazing time out there, finds cool gold too. Absolutely awesome. But his terrain, wow, when you see the terrain that he's got to go through, very, very persistent. You need a very good persistent operator to be able to battle those conditions. So Gold Magnet, head across there, tell him Minelab Gold sent you, hit the subscribe, watch his videos, and show him some love as well. Alrighty guys, well I can't show you any junk today because it was not a junky day, which is always a good thing. Doesn't happen very often, but there we go. That's what we got. How cool is that? I'll just drop them in the scoop. And there we go guys. How cool is that? A few grams there for sure. Definitely. I'll put those pictures up at the end of the video, and I will see you guys all through the week. And next Tuesday, hopefully I can get another video out between the week. It's just been very wet. As you guys know, we've had some rain and snow and all that other stuff, so awesome. See you later guys. And the best of the bit, let's try that again. And alrighty guys, that's me done for today. Unfortunately I've got to go. Oop! Ah! Bloody dropped it. Now I'm going to have to find it. Also, here's a little tip for some GPX. Oh, which one was it? Oh, I dropped both of them. Ah, there we go. 1, 2. You ripper. Here's a little tip for you GPX. It's not that hard to say. It's 3 letters. GPX. Okay. Here's a little tip for you GPX. Try again.